regard, c'est la grande arme de la coquetterie vertueuse. Parce qu'on peut tout dire avec un regard. Et puis après, on peut toujours nier ce regard-là.
My life is actually complete. Let's try if it works.
Gonna take, gonna take.
So I think we need to catch up. Let's talk about love. This is a feeling that's really hard to describe, but we all felt it, right? I am having a hard time loving what I'm doing right now. I'm having a hard time being in a healthy relationship with research and my PhD. I've got a feeling that my life has been focusing a lot on other spheres of life other than research lately. Well, at least for the last couple of months. Speaking very generally, I had a project, I was working on it, I was working towards it, and at the end, it's not happening. So I felt all the spectrum of negative emotions from desperation to disgust. To make the return to this channel easier, I decided to just do this. Spend one evening with me, PhD candidate edition. I just arrived from work. We were supposed to have an EEG recording today, but eventually family annullated their appointment because they were super late. Today we have a webinar to promote our study and to recruit more families. I'm going to bring you with me at the same time talking about all the news that have happened during those last 2 months. So here's my outfit. Looking professionally adds to this whole character of you as a professional. It also creates an image, right? That's what I'm heading towards. Like the new quality, I get a new phone. You're trying to persuade yourself that working actually brings you not only joy but also money, so you can afford buying cool stuff and using it. This is not a straightforward fact for me personally. I'm trying to make a connection, encourage myself to work with those happy reminders, trying hard to make myself want to work again. So I think I want to cook something, clean my apartment a little bit, because tomorrow we are leaving for the whole evening, and the day after tomorrow I'm hosting an art and wine party, which seems super exciting. I've done that for my birthday. I'm gonna do that more often. You just try to put all of your emotions on paper, and apparently that helps. So I'm done with my webinar and I'm sitting here with my cup of tea videos, and I'm eating milk chocolate covered raisins. I plan to do this for a while and then go get ready to sleep and just read a book in bed. So, catch up. We celebrated birthdays, we partied, we went to different theater performances, shows, musicals. As for my work project, they were a bit complicated. We're done collecting data on my side project and we're in the middle of data collection for my main project, but everything advances slowly but steadily. So I kind of have this opportunity to redistribute my time onto different spheres of life, and that's what I'm trying to do. We went to the Alps to snowboard. So let me just quickly develop on that. That was the second season we went snowboarding in the Alps. 1 year ago, we got a full package that included the trip itself, the ski passes, the equipment, the housing, and even the food. But this year we were 6 friends, so we got an apartment with an incredible view. And we booked everything ourselves, including tickets, then the car from Grenoble to our ski resort that was called Le Corbier. It was actually a huge resort that was connected to the other one, so that we kind of got the feeling that we were always going somewhere and never just staying on the mountain. And the funny thing is that we got the walkie-talkies. We're all the time online with each other, so in general, I really recommend doing this if you are planning to do it maybe next season. I also did a cruise for the first time in my life. It was fun. We spent 4 days on a boat. Also visiting Barcelona and Italy and Marseille. Surprisingly, I also got some revelations on that front. First of all, the cruise was quite fun, even though I was super skeptical before going. I think it really depends on the cruise ship company and on the general company. It might be a bit more fun to go with a big group of friends. I surprisingly really enjoyed Barcelona, and that's good taking into account that our good friends are moving there now, so that increases our chances of seeing them and Barcelona more. This was surprising because I never associated myself with Spain, and actually it's the same with Italy. I kind of started to like it, the nature, the food, the language, even though I think Italian mentality is quite far from my own personal one. And interestingly, I reconsidered my skepticism towards Marseille, because previously I went there to my AG workshop in the winter and it was not fun. It seemed very dangerous to me and just unwelcoming. Whereas this time we met a friend there who led us through the city and we discovered several very nice cafes, which is not as common in Paris as you may imagine. This trip deserves a huge like from me. I'm also working towards my goals. I'm trying to do 100 workouts this year and I'm advancing in a great tempo right now. If you happen to live in Paris or visit Paris and you never passed by the Giverny Gardens, this is the place where I really recommend you to go. It is only 1 hour by train from Gare Saint-Lazare. From the station, you can take a quick bus, which is €5 one way, or a taxi, or you can rent a bike and go to the gardens. This is a place where Monet drew his water lilies and where he spent his late years. This is an incredible place because of the garden, and the amount of sensory information that comes by the olfactory way is just insane. It feels like you're smelling a new world, a new planet. And also I got to visit it twice because of my mom visiting. That's the first time she was visiting Europe in general, and she stayed with us for 2 weeks. I was extremely happy to host her and also very proud of her being able to do this long trip. It's so funny to realize that your parents are just adult kids who are also discovering their life for the first time, just as we do. Another Saturday of assessments. Only got 1 kid today, so I'm super happy. I'm pretty happy, and I'm going to a birthday party afterwards. I also have a committee that would decide whether I can continue my PhD for the 3rd year. It should be normally fine because everything is in order, but it's still a lot of preparation to do. I just want to give a proper overview of what I've been doing. It takes some time to prepare this. Let's start testing. I'm done with this testing. I could just go to a coffee shop because I have a subscription to a coffee shop, and I could sit and work from there. But for now, here is perfect because there is no one here. I just think I'm gonna spend some time, alone time in the lab. That always helps. So I'm done with the draft of the presentation, and I think I'm going to stop working, at least for now. And I'm going to have a little bit fun just outside because the weather is nice. Imagine I'm over 0.